talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this is the start of something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and Donna Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we one of the best. So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame, or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you, we the new financial gain. AGproject.io with the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement, t.me/anti-gravity saga is the telegram. Tap in. It's for y'all. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement and mom's basement. More meatloaf, and we have Hexiest Man on Earth.
I keep trying to hold the rifle. It's hard.
Okay, well, like I'm telling you, like the Pink Mistwell rifle.
Yeah, because it's all backwards. All backwards.
Yeah.
It's so confusing, dude.
Hexiest Man, I was amazed that you got that title in the first, pageant. But to retain that title for 5 years straight, there's never going to be another Hexiest Man that holds that as long.
Bro, thank you, man. You know what? The only thing I can try to get is every year at the Juggalo gathering. I get the Juggalo one too.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so terrifying. Just being surrounded by a bunch of people in the woods with clown makeup yelling family.
Dude, I've been fascinated. Like over the last 10 years, I watch all the documentaries. It's just like a study in humanity. That's just any of you guys, if you guys are former juggalos or current juggalos, let us know, because I would love to talk to you more about it. It fascinates me, dude. It's like
I gotta go to just one.
I have to.
So the juggalos have been infiltrating into Burning Man. So like Utah has its own Burning Man, and the Juggalos camp gets bigger and bigger every year. And then when you go to the Big Burn, there's a Juggalo group, but the Big Burn is, like 80,000 people.
Yeah. So you don't notice them as much.
So yeah, it's not as noticeable there, but the little burns, they're starting to make their presence. So it's kind of like I'm getting a taste of it without going to the actual family reunion.
Well, here's the other thing. They're an actual validated gang in the Utah State prison system. Like they're an actual, like, it's not like they're part of the, it's not like they're a part of the whites or part of, like, they're literally, it's like, no, I'm not kidding. Like, dude, it's an actual, like, Juggalo's an actual gang that they even segment people based off that. They got like Crips, Bloods, MS-13, Juggalos. It's like, oh, dude, wow.
I'll tell you, I'm putting my money on MS-13 in a fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Juggalos are crazy, and you can't count that out. But they're also just like not all in shape.
I don't see them sticking to the prison fitness routine that the others do. Like up at 4:30 doing burpees. I just don't see that happening, dude.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose the 2 Juggalos in the dark collective if we just keep this up. I know there's one or two of them out there. It's like,
yeah, it's like we're just curious. We're not, we're just fascinated by it.
Max and RG3, the shortest men in crypto. That is a fact.
Max, you're not that short, bro.
Dude, when I went to Panama, everyone was 6'5". Everyone's taller than me in crypto. Everyone. I feel like Jamie loved it. They would walk around and feel like giants.
She's right at home.
Little people. Yeah, tell Hexius a joke and make him laugh. That was pretty close. You got a little one out of him, Hugh. How was the volleyball match yesterday? Grack killed it. She did great at serving, and she's having a lot of fun. Thank you for asking. Dawn looks like a ghost. Yeah, you got your contrast is turned way up or way down.
No, it's this is the iPad. It's just I'm not in my office downstairs where I have the studio lighting. So it's like I just have an above light, which is the closer Corey I get, the better.
Amazing talent. Yeah, Corey's that's awesome. We're gonna be dropping another track from him tomorrow if I can find a way.
Yeah.
I would be streaming from my laptop while I'm in Vegas, but I will definitely be dropping in when I can and letting you guys know the alpha and stuff. Good, almost bedtime. Good, almost afternoon. Hello, Team AG.
What's happening?
Maybe this will start at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. That's almost exactly when we did start it.
That's pretty impressive.
I got a short break until 11:25 PST, and like I was looking at the clock, going, he's not going to make it. He's going to have to jump on the replay gang. Yeah, and then Ted's number 2. You're number 1 in my book, Ted. Oi, pops.
1.
Loving it.
What up, Jamie?
So again, like I said, this is the T-shirt that the chick imbued with her love and her good vibes. Like she sat there and said it was like 5 or 10 minute prayer.
It was like
she was holding this
like
and putting all her good vibes into it.
It was really sweet.
Right after this concert, this Natalie Rise.
Yeah, and that's
really good
Flower Life, right?
What's up?
Flower Life on the arms,
yeah,
right?
That's the Flower Life on the sleeves.
Yeah, dude, it's so sick.
Kind of like this.
You have to rock that hat, dude. That makes you match.
Well, I had to rep Randy first. Shout out No Permissions, Randy Hilarski.
This is true.
Total badass. Hey. Can't wait to hang out with him. And now I'll rep the Hexagon hat with the Flower Life going on.
Yeah, you're looking. There you go. How Don looks right now.
They said
like a ghost.
Yeah, you kind of look freaky, Don. Like there's something wrong with you. Are you sick, buddy?
I know. No, it's the light.
It's
literally a ghost.
You're turning into the Sixth Sense before our eyes.
I'm glitching out. I just need to go downstairs in my office and I'll have the studio light.
Max, you're not the shortest person in crypto.
Me. Well, I'm not.
You're taller than RG by a lot.
Every time we meet, like you met David Feeder in person, right?
Yeah, for many times.
He's like up here.
Yeah, he's a giant.
Wait. I thought you were saying RG3. Who did you say?
No. David Feeder.
Oh yeah.
And Brandon Davis, Rags to Riches. Yeah. They're both stupid big.
6'4", I think.
It looks like you're headed to a wrestling match when you follow them around. Or like they're like your goon security. They're just going to crush anyone that gets too close.
Dude, it's wonderful. Gotta love hanging out with cats.
Then on the other hand, so you got all these people 6'5", 6'6". Ted Nelson is too tall. I'll tell you right now. I don't know how the hell he flew helicopters and stuff. He's too damn big, if you ask
Dude,
me.
is he taller than? Because John's also a pilot. You know,
John Yoon. Yeah,
Yoon.
Yoon. Me and Corey were talking about him. He's like 6'7", 6'8". Like him and Huddle Dog. Him and Huddle Dog are just street like post lamps, like street lamps.
Dude,
like you're just like you're talking to their kneecap all night.
Yeah, I always thought I was tall, but I get around those cats. I'm like,
You're tall. No, you're tall.
Not compared to those cats.
You're taller than me.
I'm 6'3".
That's decent. You got 3 inches on me. That's significant.
When Max wears his hat, he looks tall.
Yeah, see, this is 2 inches right here.
Look, he looks taller than me. Does he look taller than me?
Yeah, he does.
And I feel I'm closer to the camera too.
When you look, that there he does because of the camera. Yeah. I always look at the eyes and it's like, okay, the eyes are higher than like you're high.
My eyes are stand up straight.
Well, you're kind of pushing.
Okay,
a little bit.
I look taller now.
Yeah, you're towering him. Yep, you're towering him.
Patrick says I got my 2 liter of Faygo soda.
Dude, he's juggalo now. Jamie, we identified that our community has a lot of juggalos in it.
Juggalos? I don't know about that.
Remember the juggalos? See,
dude,
there's a lot of juggalos. Sometimes they're a little aggressive.
We have to go
crazy.
We have to go to a gathering. Matt, we're saying we have to at least just do one. Just even if we stay in the RV and we're like hiding and we're just have shotguns.
Just have a little slot that we look out.
Yeah,
I can go to them. They're fine. They're not mean to me. They like me. I'm a girl.
Dude, we'll paint our faces. We'll go document it. It could be we can make a good video out of it. Who knows?
Yeah, you could make a documentary.
Yeah, onboard them into some darks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you came looking like that, you could be a jug of glow.
Jug of
glow. Kind of glowing a little bit.
I like it, dude. I like it.
You do look freaky. Like there's something off.
Cat says he's done teaching for the day. Congratulations. Looks like a C.S. Lewis character.
The camera adds 2 inches.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Max is 6 foot, but when he's laying down, he's about like 4'3".
Yeah, 4'3".
Max is not 6 foot. We're not going to go over the other thing.
When he's laying down, he's 6 foot. Yeah.
This is a children's show, Dawn.
Oh, yes. Well,
children and possible juggalos may be watching.
I mean, doesn't your body like relax when you're laying down? That's the only thing I was thinking is like, don't you get longer?
Dawn.
Oh, you guys are sick, dude. I wasn't even thinking about it that way. Oh,
yeah, sure.
Gosh.
Sure, Dawn.
You guys are horrid.
Sure, you're gonna make us go into witness protection with that.
Give me a hat.
All right, you got a hat. You got to get some glasses. I got glasses in that bowl.
We'll
Put them on. I think they're like the Michael Jackson blue ones.
All right.
Yeah.
Mirrors.
We're in witness protection now.
Witness protection. My name's Mr. Mark Smith.
My name is Lucy.
You guys look like some feds. You guys look more like some agents that are trying to blend in.
My name's Lucy.
Yeah.
Hello to your beautiful wife, Max. Just say hi to Randy's mom.
Hi, Randy's mom.
She's so awesome.
I loved you at the conference. You were the best.
No, she wasn't at the conference.
No, at the conference in Panama.
No, she wasn't at that conference.
What Randy are we talking about?
Randy Larsky.
Oh, I thought his mom was there babysitting Max.
Okay, well, first of all, that was Annabelle's mom.
Oh, I thought that
very
was
clearly not related in blood to Randy.
Hey, they're adoption.
Randy's also like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, he's tall.
Is he?
I loved hanging out.
Oh no, yeah, he's not small. Yeah, he's taller than me.
I didn't feel like
Everyone's
a giant.
taller than me.
I didn't feel like a giant hanging out with all those guys.
Randy's like my height.
Yeah, and then you got the fun size hexagons like RG3, Crypto Coffee, and the craziest. Here's the craziest thing that showed up. Yeah, Gerardo. So Gerardo shows up. We think he's a leprechaun.
Yeah,
we're like straight up like, what is going on? Gerardo reaches in his pocket and pulls out his boyfriend Oliver.
Yeah,
a guy that is literally. We're like, how did you get so small? And how do you have a baby-sized human in your pocket? Like, you didn't think they got any smaller.
I think my legs are taller than them. Just my legs.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. They would need ladder rungs on her pants just to get up to rubber belly.
And much loved, of course, all size hexagons. You know,
we love all of them. Pocket size hexagon. Randy is a big dude. Witness security. That's right. WITSEC. That's what we're doing right here.
Witness security.
Glad I didn't go. I'd look like a midget.
No, we love midgets.
You'd be surprised.
6'4".
You'd be surprised.
Wait, no.
Panama.
Red Squirrel is a tall dude.
Red Squirrel, all I know to say is oi oi.
Oi, pops.
Oi.
That's all I know.
Oi. Every
That's all she
time.
hears in the
That's
other
all
room
I
is
hear is,
oi,
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 oi.
Red Squirrel, oi, oi,
Oi
pops.
oi.
Dude, he must have a bot that catches every stream and just puts that in first because it's
Yeah.
like
Oi
we'll
oi.
start at random times and all of a sudden he's the first comment.
Okay, listen, Red Squirrel. I don't know if you're on here or not. I think you've got a
He
problem.
was a few minutes ago. He may have gone to sleep.
I think you might have a problem with sending my husband pictures of AI chicks wearing hardly anything.
I don't have a problem with it at all. I think.
Yeah, of course.
I was like, look what Red Squirrel sent me. Look, and I was like,
Actually, what I say is hello, nurse. Shout out to Animaniacs back in the day.
Absolutely.
Dark matter Animaniacs back in the day.
Dude, Animaniacs was the jam.
Panamaniacs is what they were calling us down in Panama. LOL, that's not a problem.
I can't even see anything with these glasses.
I know I can kind of see, but
I'm
if
like,
I move
have to go really
yeah,
close.
that one's got dark
Yeah,
tint. I
it's
should
a
wear
really
those.
dark
I'm going to be
tint.
wearing those on the golf course, so I don't get
Oh,
the sun
yeah.
in my eye.
Dude, I'm
Well,
so.
you know, I might need that excuse that the sun is in my eye.
Wait,
with
what
the way
time's the tournament?
Yeah.
It's morning,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
The
Do
golf
you want me to
tournament.
dress up as you and
I've
golf?
never done. I think I've done one golf tournament once. I don't remember when it started.
I can golf for you and get a way better score.
Yeah, you could. Do you show up as X-ray vision?
I'll be like, I'm
We'll
X-ray
draw a
vision.
beard on you.
Yeah, I'll just
Oh,
go like
yeah.
this. I'm clever.
Put the hair in the hat.
We look similar, right?
You
Like,
got to
I
throw the
feel
hair
like-
in the hat and then draw the beard on, you know?
Yeah.
And
Red Squirrel
you'll
says,
be set.
I have other problems. That's not one of them. we got 99 drawings, and a glitch ain't one. Well,
Glitch
actually,
ain't
we had a
one.
couple glitches, but we have 99 drawings.
Literally.
Speaking of 99 drawings, we have drawing number 7 coming up in like 12 days.
A
or something
record
like
breaker for the biggest first
13?
drawing ever. Biggest first drawing in the history.
that. X-ray chick, you just got a hint. Nurse outfit. Laughy face.
Oh, geez.
He is giving you some hints.
I appreciate that Hugh has my back.
I agree.
Appreciate that. Thank you
I
for the
agree.
support,
Looking out.
brother. All right, so let's do this thing where we freeze our little faces and bounce through 18
Wait.
tabs that I have at the
We
top.
got to do a good freeze, though.
Well, we do.
Like a,
And
You
before
guys
we
gotta
do,
do like
freeze,
a breakdance freeze, like where you're,
yeah,
you know, yeah, like something like that. Exactly.
if you guys are headed to Vegas, you might go home with one of these beauties
oh, you're lucky.
right here.
You have to come talk to me. I'm only going to be there for one
Oh,
day.
why don't you grab
This
what I
is
got
true.
for Dawn over there? So if Dawn does show up to Vegas,
I'll be there.
there's stuff that we've got. Oh, and grab a medium shirt for Lainey too. She's
No, I
still
already
waiting
gave-
on her medium
No, I
shirt.
already gave them to Lainey in Panama.
Lainey?
Yeah.
Oh, Lainey got one in Panama.
I hooked her
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. So
If you got to know what
this
Katrina
is
would
so
love
much-
one.
shout out to Steve Stash, who's just making
Yeah.
the craziest, most
Dude, those
beautiful
are
points.
so amazing.
This hoodie,
It is so soft.
this hoodie,
I
Dawn,
wanna
is
fill
so
it,
thick and soft.
Dawn.
Dude, I'm gonna
I
be
was
rocking
feeling
that
it.
all the time.
That's for you. now
Max
you
has
can't
not
eat food
spilled
in it.
anything on it.
A couple things.
Dude, hoodies are my jam.
Just
See,
and then
I-
grab the and then of course we got this other thing for you, which only I think 7 people on Earth have this right now.
This is the
I know
poster.
Ted Nilsson has one.
Ted Nilsson has one. Patrick has one.
Yep,
Crypto Cat has one. That's signed and numbered, dude.
dude. It's an honor, man.
Oh, and I'll be bringing some stickers and some coins down there. So find me, find Triplet Dad, find Dawn when he's down there.
No,
and
I'm the only one that gets to get out coins. And you have to find me.
she's not going to be there except for Friday.
Yeah, that's why you have to come find me.
It makes them have to pay attention. You know, it makes
Yeah,
them have to.
it's like a scavenger
They
hunt.
gotta-
Where's Jamie?
Where's
To be the
James?
tallest woman there.
I am always the tallest woman wherever I go.
Yep.
Yeah, he says signed up on my office wall. Every time I jump in Randy Hilarski's group and stuff, and I see that, I go grab Jamie. I'm like, look what he did.
It did take a
and,
little bit.
And Crypto Cats,
It did take a little bit to get it to him because we did send him
an empty
an
container,
empty container that was supposed to have a poster in it the first time.
a poster container without a poster.
Without a poster in it.
Dude, you're so excited to pull it open. It's like, what
I know, he's
are you
like,
guys
he's all-
thinking.
Yeah, he's like, send me a picture. I'm like, oh, that can't be right.
Like maybe it
How
fell
we put a
out. Like
poster in
no,
that thing.
I'd know if it
Yeah.
fell out. It was a poster. You
Mhm.
know.
I don't know, man. But we said then we sent another one. So
Yeah, so now he has it. We're all
Anyways,
good.
yeah.
And he's got 2 poster holders if he ever needs to, transport. He's got
If
extra.
he needs to send another one back, or
Yeah, exactly.
he send us one of those.
Everybody
Exactly.
needs a good poster.
With
You
the
need
sign
them.
that says
You need
"Just kidding."
Yes.
It had some stickers at least.
I think, was there a t-shirt in there?
Yeah, he did get a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did get the T-shirt and the stickers in there, but
So it wasn't completely empty. I'm
yeah,
not a
send it with a
complete
sign that
failure.
says "Just kidding."
Dude.
What are the chances of Pink Miss Whale making it into the Journey 4 arc?
Not likely.
When we get back from Vegas, Don and I are going to set up, and people are already tweeting J4 fuel cell contest.
No, dude, we have the community. Remember, I set it up. We've got it.
Yeah, I just don't know how to use it. I don't know how to put it on
You're
there.
because you're an admin of it. You just need to go into it. But
Yeah, so we'll set it up there, and so we can keep track of all the likes and retweets from that one page.
Yeah,
But guess who gets the final say? Me.
Oh,
Yep.
oh. That's because she has bots and she's gonna do like extra votes and extra
I am.
retweets.
I did
Well, like
do.
I said-
Hey, I did the quiz thingy yesterday with SJ and Chris. I don't know what
Great.
Chris's
Canadian
handle.
Grateful.
Oh, Canadian Grateful. I don't know what his handle is.
Yeah.
And
In fact, shout out to Elizabeth Machado. She came in 7th.
Yes.
yeah,
So she got some of that sweet.
I
I
was
think there's
mad.
like $2,500 of crypto they gave out, including Dark kids, like freaking Dark and Ink, and Solid X was also. They showed the Solid X game, and they're waiting to put that out. But
I got 14th place.
yeah,
I did better than Max though.
Yeah,
That's all I care
she
about.
did. Yeah. They had questions
Max
about
actually-
designer shoes.
Max actually gave up in the middle of it, and then I had to answer questions for him, and then he restarted back again at the end.
That's
I was
hilarious,
watching-
dude.
I was watching The Price of Dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dark. So some of you guys saw the bloodbath and the knife, the death wick, down to 1150 when my buddy got hacked and they dumped close to 600-700 Dark on the market, and they knew what they were doing. They didn't know what they were doing on Pulse. They weren't familiar with Pulse, but they knew how to go from pair to pair to pair and sell down all the liquidity and all the different pairs of Dark. So this is something that they're obviously.
We went on a deep dive of their wallet chains on ETH and different and Binance, and yeah, they've got a bunch of different wallets.
There's so much mixing and switching and going from Change Now to an exchange back to another exchange. Like they're just making it very hard to find them. But I mean, yeah.
Hey, listen, still police report. I still vote police report. If you're watching that, police report.
Yeah,
like because then you can get the exchange to actually you can get them to actually stop their funds so they can't release them because they're using a centralized exchange. They're actually using Coinbase. And then what you can do is then when they do that, they can actually, with that police report, they can charge them and get you the money back, especially if they're U.S. citizens doing it,
Hugh says, Hexray chick, I mean Lucy, it's clear you're the boss.
Oh,
I'm totally the boss.
She's the boss.
Anyone else need an explanation?
Everybody that knows me knows I'm the boss.
A juggalo is a fan of the hip hop group Insane Clown Posse or any other hip hop group signed to Psychopathic Records.
Yep.
Juggalos have developed their own idioms, slang, and characteristics.
They have.
I'm guessing Steve didn't know who they were. You got to
Wikipedia.
Gathering of the Juggalos documentaries. Gathering of the Juggalos, like on YouTube, they will blow your mind. Like Vice did one. Like there's some other ones more recent. They're quite fascinating.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
What people think about Hexicans. Like they're probably, it's like.
Okay, are you ready to do a freeze face? You ready?
Yeah, what are we doing? Like something like cool.
I'm just gonna push my lips out. There's a little duck lips. There we go. Stamp it.
That's a good one.
That's it. There we go. You guys feel free to take that picture right there into our memes and put like that feeling when you mint fuel cells.
Oh my gosh. On that note, peace out. Bye.
Peace out.
Ciao, Jamie.
Let's start our journey on our favorite webpage in the entire world. What webpage is that, Don?
agproject.io or XYZ.
Or XYZ. You got it. And right here you see you guys have less than 3 days. As the title this video says, what's the winning move? This is the winning move. And it only happens for 11 days every 45 days.
Yep.
Or every 33 days. So there's 11 days you can mint, then there's 33 days of the jackpot and a bunch of fun. And then there's 11 days and then 33 days. So once this locks up, you're going to have to wait 33 more days, and you can never get into Journey 3 again. This is just Journey 3. You're going to have to wait 33 days after this clock runs down to jump in Journey 4. And I'm telling you, older pays better. J1s are going to pay more than J2s. J2s are going to pay more than J3s, and on and on and on. So 2 days, 20 hours. If you need to buy some dark, you can go to Pateas. If you click buy more, it opens up Pateas. I've been working on trying to get the API for this, but it doesn't work. But if you type in dark, the good folks at Pateas have actually added our token and our symbol. So you guys can just type in dark. You don't have to paste the contract address. And then, of course, you want it on the bottom, and then you can choose any of these tokens right here to buy it with. So check that out. We'll go into liquidity in a little bit too, but this is where you buy more dark. This is where you type the dark right here. Let's say I want to do 100 fuel cells. Well, it knows that I don't have 100 fuel cells in my wallet because I've connected it up here. It says add more darkness to your wallet to pass. So if I did want to do 100, I'd type it up there. And then this button right here would say approve or mint, because you do have to approve the wallet and then mint it. So
I was going to say Max is going to give people some cool coins, whoever turns that free screen into a cool nurse outfit.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So she wants you. X-Ray Chick is wanting this, one of these screenshots to have her in a nurse outfit.
For Max. Then I don't have to.
Okay.
And no, Red Squirrel, I don't want it from you. I've seen what yours look
Casey.
like.
Casey's in the house with hugs and kisses.
Casey, I love you.
Yes.
Casey's amazing.
Casey the man.
Running man with axe tattoo. Yeah, that is a clear
I know how to do the
sign.
running man.
They call it the Hatchet Man. The name is
Hatchet
the Hatchet
Man.
Man.
Yeah. Like I said, this is the winning move. Mint your dark into fuel cells. You're
Yep.
giving up your ability to sell dark for the next 2 or 3 years, but in exchange, you're getting an NFT, which is entered into the lottery, which is cool. You might win some of your money back just right there in the lottery. But after that, it turns into a piggy bank, which fills up with dark. And you guys are like, wait, I just gave up dark to get more dark? Yes and no. So you gave up your dark token. And when you gave up your dark token, it went into the treasury and the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
And it pumps these up, and then these slowly drip. The treasury slowly drips back into the fuel cells. So the trick to this is if we were minting dark matter tokens, it wouldn't be a good idea to give up one dark matter and then get more later. I mean, like in Hex, you know what I'm saying? Like in Hex, you give up your Hex for T-shares, and then the T-shares pay you, right? In here, it's kind of the same, only the value is coming more from the scarcity of the token than from creating more tokens, from minting more tokens. Does that make sense? I put that right?
Yep.
There's a
and one thing, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
there's a
another
limit
thing is
to dark.
when you say you give up your dark for 2 to 3 years. I mean, that's assuming that that you want the full dark back. Again, within 45 days. Well, first of all, if you win just the first drawing, you're winning anywhere between like you're getting an instant 6 to 9x just on essentially a rebate. Like that's just on the rebate. But the yield bearing asset is the most important thing. But however, in 45 days, it's already collecting dark that you could vaporize it and get it out of it. You wouldn't want to, but I just want to make it for those that don't know, you're not locking it up for an indeterminate amount of time of like 2 to 3 years that you don't know the time. You can unlock it whenever you want. It's just that you won't get the full amount or multiples of that until like 2 to 3 years.
Yeah. So basically, you're giving up the right to sell one full dark today for possible winning of dark in the lottery, and also dark that's paid a yield inside of it. So it's a piggy bank that fills up with dark, and as it fills up with dark gets harder and harder to obtain, and it gets scarcer and scarcer on the market. If that makes sense. So you're getting paid in something that is you're getting a collector's item that is collecting a collector's item.
Yep.
But this is the way to win the game. Just like If you want to be the house in Hex, you get T-shares or a version of T-shares, even if they're like liquid T-shares, like HTT tokens from Actuator, or Maximus DAO tokens are the perpetuals. Those are all liquid T-shares. So that's the way to win the Hex game, is to mint T-shares. The way to win the anti-gravity game is to mint fuel cells. This is the winning move right here. The more of these you do, the happier you will likely be in the future. So, yeah, that's that. And then, of course, you got our leaderboard down here to see where you guys are at with your reward points. So you get fuel cells and you get reward points. And the reward points get you swag in real life. So there's a in real life game here, and there's also a blockchain game going on right now. So that's that. If we open up the darker paper off of the website under community, you can see what I'm talking about right here. There were 1 million tokens. There's less than that now.
Oh yeah.
Most of them went to the evil address. It's going to mint them into the treasury and the lottery down here. Then the mystery box has done a lot of minting as well, a lot of giveaways and a lot of liquidity providing. We love the mystery box, but it's also been pumping the treasury and jackpot or lottery address. And then the Wishwell, this is the 110,000 that were given out to free claim, to airdrop, and to the people that did the Wishwell and mining. So they got 110,000 tokens, and a bunch of these have been minted and shown up in the treasury and giveaway address as well. And of course, we do have a space toll, a little 3% tax that goes to the team. And we will be talking more about that in the future. I'll just leave that there. And then, as you can see, the evil address, this is its minting schedule. So when you go to the evil address right here, the evil tab on beta, you can actually mint when there's some to mint right here. So you can mint for the evil address at this rate right here. So the evil address just minted 54,000 fuel cells in Journey 3. And everyone minting in Journey 3 gets to split 2.43% of the treasury. And right now, that treasury is at 244,000. So a little less than a quarter is in the treasury. And if you add what it's paid out to the fuel cells so far, more than 25% or more than a quarter of our entire supply is already locked up in fuel cells in the treasury. And we're, like I said, we're about 105 days old, give or take.
It's unreal, dude.
And 25% is locked. It may never see the light of day. And then again, people might vaporize and break open their piggy banks. That's the game of chicken that we're going to see here.
Mm-hmm.
Also on the evil address, every time, excuse me, let's go back here to lottery. We got 35,850 dark in the jackpot right now. And that's going to be split over 3 drawings. But a lot of this right here was stolen from the evil address. So you see this scrape button up here. It says don't push this. It'll just end up with an error, because you guys already took all of the evil address's lottery winnings and rolled them into the next drawing that takes place in 14 days. But if you want to be in the drawing, you've got to mint in the next 2 days. Yeah, 2 days to mint. And once you're minted, there's no more lottery tickets. There's no more, chances to win that are going to be minted. And then we're going to have a big payout here. When we have the big payout here, that, as I said earlier, the evil address has minted 54,000 of these 96,000. So he's going to win a bunch. Well, what I plan on you guys doing is coming back to this button and abusing it. You guys took less than 10 hours to scrape 14, 15, or 16,000.
Yeah, a lot.
Like, you guys scraped it, and it only does 50 at a time.
Yep.
So you're scraping 50 winners at a time, and it had thousands of winners.
Yep.
So I assume you guys are going to flock here right after you check to see if you won the lottery, and you're going to come here and scrape and roll this into the second drawing coming up. So there's a lot of stuff interwoven in here, from the lottery to the evil address. And then when the next minting window, when this opens, this is going to close and open. So in about 35 days, this will be active. And when this opens up for Journey 4, you'll be able to mint about 48,000 tokens. 49,000 is how many you can mint for the evil address and pump these dark tokens into, you guessed it, the treasury and the lottery. So everything you do on the evil page right now benefits people who minted.
Yep.
So that's why I keep telling you the winning move in dark is to turn your darks into fuel cells, especially in the first 4 journeys. Like that's where the yield's the highest.
Oh, dude, it's crazy right now. The lotteries are crazy.
By 10% every journey. And I remember going over this table with Dawn in the beginning, trying to figure out how to do this, because remember, it's not just paying out 3%, then 2%, then 2%.
Correct.
It's paying out 3% plus 2% plus 2%.
Yeah.
Plus 2%. So it's accumulating. All of this is getting paid out every 45 days.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time in 4 years on journey 33, it's going to be paying out 29% of whatever's in that address every 45 days. So eventually the treasury will bloat and contain almost most of the economic and most of the tokens are tokens. And then over time, it'll pay all those out into the fuel cells.
Yep. That's why you want to hold one.
Here's the deal with the fuel cells.
Or hundreds or thousands.
Check out these fuel cells right here that this wallet has. This wallet has 4 J1s, 4 Michael Jordan rookie cards. It's got 1 J2, and it's sitting on 3 J3s right now. But this is where once the treasury drips all of its dark matter into these fuel cells, it's a game of chicken. Like, people may never actually break these open. They might just keep selling them to people that want to keep continuing to receive the yield. So really, it's like a forever stake. You can, by minting, you're basically staking dark forever. There's no expiration date. There's no emergency end penalties. There's no unstaking. Like, if you miss unstaking, there's no penalties. There's no penalties here, just upside to this, which is kind of cool. A lot of people like that set it and forget it kind of thing. And then, of course, Vaporize. Let me prove to you that this treasury is dripping in here. You just put your number of fuel cells. As you can see, this one says I have 8 fuel cells, so I'll put 8. And then I'm not going to click approve, and I'm definitely not going to hit Vaporize, because if you vaporize, that would be tragic, in the words of our
as Korean investor says.
But you click on this tiny white one that says view selected fuel cells. And as you can see, here's my 3 J3s, Journey 3s, and they haven't been paid out yet because Journey 3 hasn't finished. But here's a J2, and that one has 0.04, so a little bit of dust of dark that's been paid just the first time it got paid. It's only been paid once. And then J1s have been paid twice, and they have 0.07. So at the end of Journey 3, we're going to see some dust in here. We're going to see some more dust in here, and we're going to see even more dust in here. So that's to show you guys that this really is paying out to these fuel cells. And that's where it's going to stay, I think, indefinitely. Right? Of course, I got our StreamYard link here on Twitter. I've got our StreamYard link in our Telegram right here. We've got a whole bunch of cool posts by Triple Alliance. He's always making us really cool banners and breaking everything down, what's going on. Love that guy. And then, of course, we see like Korean Investor dropping his tune. Here's the trivia last night that we sponsored. We and Ink Printer and SolidX sponsored a trivia night with Canadian Grateful and Wild SJ. I would go back and watch that replay, even though you can't win the prizes, which, like I said, shout out to Elizabeth Machado. She won. She was in 7th place, but there was someone named Mellow Cryptic, and they won 1st place. And that's some sweet. They got quite a bit of dark. The 1st place did. Even Elizabeth did a little bit, but yeah, that's cool. And they plan on doing this every month. And then, of course, the shit shows always sharing their links in here. We're good friends with those guys. But then, you got like just this insane, like this one right here, I like a lot. This is unleashing the power of the fuel cell. Basically, unlimited power or energy is what you're putting in here. And that's a callback to our book Rings of Dust, where we talk about fuel cells and the Energy Crisis and the Collective and Cole Nova and Sexy Sharon. And then, of course, if you're coming to Vegas, look at this pile. This is what he's been working on. Steve Stash. Dude, it makes me want to Scrooge McDuck a whole swimming pool of those. Very cool. Very, very cool. So, yeah, come to our Telegram, t.me/anti-gravity saga. It's in the song from Corey, an investor, right there. And, of course, yeah, we're streaming just about every day here.
It's so cool to have.
APP will be adding our banner and our collection thing here. I wonder if they've added the collection of it yet. Let me search anti-gravity. Boom. Well, here's the anti-gravity collective ID. So this is where we keep track of your rank, and this is where we keep track of your reward points. So every time you do something like mint or win an art contest or help us review the work on the book, these are updated. These are live NFTs that each of you will have inside of your addresses. So that's not exactly the one we're looking for, although it's kind of crazy that those show up. Let's look up Fuel Cell and see if that changes.
Yeah, Fuel Cell is what the collection's called.
I think it's all one word. Let's see if it pulls up Fuel Cells. Maybe I'll just try fuel. No, but didn't like Fuel Cell with one word. Let's try it with a space.
I'm going to try it on this also.
Fuel. Okay. Whiskey fueled. All right. Got fueler. There it is. Fuel cell right here. Anti-gravity fuel cell right there.
Yeah,
so
I found it.
It is one word too.
Yep, all one word.
Yeah, maybe I misspelled it. That's very possible. But yeah,
it's got a banner and there's a placeholder. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and it shows all the J1s, 161,500 J1s, which I get it. It sounds like a lot. It's not a lot, guys. It's not.
Yeah, remember these aren't PFP fuel NFTs. This is like a piggy bank that grows money on the inside.
Well, everyone you see in front of you, all 1,601, 161,000. Sorry, 116,000. All 116,000 of these have 0.07 dark inside of them.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them have won the lottery and haven't scraped yet.
Mm-hmm.
So check that out. That's on our friends at Pulse Market app. We should have some more banners and stuff there. Here's the Pink Miss Well. Pink Miss Well looks like the Golden Gate Bridge, doesn't it?
It does.
And basically, you can see where people sent a bunch of the supply to the Pink Miss Well. He said, thank you very much. He sold it for dark and he minted. And then you guys said, hey, have it back. And he sold it and minted it. Then you go, come on, hey, have some more. Now, every time people sent the Pink Miss Well 1 million tokens, he got a J1 fuel cell, and they got a J1 fuel cell and a dark matter token.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we saw the bots eating into this. So even though we were putting more economic energy into the buys of these, less of it was showing up on the dark chart. Mm-hmm. So instead, now we made a deal where these people right here, we can find it right here on Pink Miss Well's address on DBank. If you go to DBank, guys, go to DBank and put your address in here. It is really one of the best and easiest ways to see what's going on inside of an address. But here's the Pink Miss Well. It looks like someone just sent him $1 million for $24. So this person is going to receive, this person is going to receive a J1 and a J3 fuel cell, which means they'll have a live lottery ticket. And then we'll send a J1 to Pink Miss Well as well as he's piling up his J1s. So there's that. But if you scroll down here, I believe these guys are all paid up. So look at this, 54. So this guy sent $1,300 worth of Pink Miss Well. This guy sent 748. This one sent 241. So 10 million, 31 million, 54 million, 1 million, 5 million. These guys all understand the value of a fuel cell, and the value of a J1, like J3 and J1. They're more than happy to pay these prices, and they're actually getting a hell of a deal, I think.
Yeah, beyond.
Go back to this portfolio. He's only got 550 million. He's up to 55% again.
Yeah.
So 55% is held by the Pink Miss Well. It would not take much economic energy at all to push this. Although if you're pushing it, if you're buying and sending it to it, do it maybe in chunks, because it's only got 12K of liquidity. And so you'll be feeding the bots if you eat too much slippage. But then again, for $23 right now, you can get a J1 and a J3. What's the price of dark right now? Dark's at about $17.50, $17.60 on the dark solid X pair that has $71,000 of liquidity. Not too bad.
Not too shabby at all.
Especially when it was pushed down here to like 1150. Like when it hit 1150, Randy pulled his liquidity and took all the dark people gave to him. Just pulled it right out of there. I mean, killer move. Almost like, I wonder if Randy is actually the Pink Miss Well too.
Oof, I don't know.
That's a sniper move right there. Like to pull all that dark down here, crazy.
Yep. He might have gone through the same special ops training.
Yeah. But I mean, considering the market that we're in, we're looking at, I hate doing this on Dex Screener because Dex Screener's moves are crap. Let me see if I can find I don't have a Gecko terminal up here. Let me copy this, copy dark, and then I'll go to Gecko terminal so you guys can see the whole movement. Yeah, Dex Screener shows the front ran orders, and so it doesn't show your whole order. Like you'll put in a $400 order on something, and it'll show up as a $200 order. So Gecko terminal shows the liquidity a little bit better. We can look at that real quick. Yeah, so the dark and solid X is at 71 grand. Dark and Pulse X is at 28 grand. Dark and Pulse is at 10 grand. Dark and Hex is at 13 grand. Dark and Most is at 15. In fact, actually, I'll show you guys something even cooler than this in a second. But here's the tokens that don't suck pool, which is 20 grand. Here's the Dark and the Nope, which is 15 grand. Dark and Queen is 7. Dark and Ink is at 3 grand. And Dark and Gelato is at 3 grand. According to this. I'll show you guys even more pairs in a second. A really, really cool website that I'm trying to get the creator on our stream with us. But I digress. Let me go back here to the one that we were just looking at here. Dark and Solid X. It's got a lot of liquidity. And if you look at this right here, and we measure this move in 5 days since the hack, we went up. We were all the way up to 58%, and now we're back down to 50%. So 50% up in 5 days is not bad.
That's a nice recovery.
This market is has been brutal and merciless, kicking us in the face. Just it's like
yesterday was crazy. Just the huge swing up and then swing down. Just liquidation move from the big huge whales on Bitcoin.
You know that part in Karate Kid?
Which one?
A reason to be a good.
This is what happened to us right here. This is what we went over to the coach and we're like, hey man, this market's insane. It's crazy. You know, how much more should we beat up these hexagons and pulsicons? And then this is what the market said right here.
Actors, we can make you believe we know.
This is what happened right here. What the hell happened there? No, I don't want GoDaddy. Here we go. This one.
No idea what these buttons do. I've never.
Yeah. Priest and Johnny.
You have a problem with that? No, Sensei. No mercy.
No mercy.
2 points, LaRusso. Lawrence, nothing. Ready?
I hope you hear the part where he says, "Get a body bag."
It's one of the classics. Watched it with the boys.
Get a
recently.
body bag. Get a body bag.
Cobra
That's
Kai
what's
is a good
going
one
on.
too.
This what's that?
Cobra Kai, like the new version.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. So look at this, sweeping the leg, even on this one on dark. I mean, this we're doing pretty dang good for getting we're doing the crane kick back right now.
Yeah.
Around 17. We licked 18 for a second, but this is not bad, especially as people are trying really hard to people are trying really, really hard to get their dark in and mint them for the next lottery. And once that's locked, there's a lot of people that are going to come into our Telegram or come into our community in the next 33 days. And they're going to say, whoa, this is cool. How do I get a lottery ticket? And we'll say, if you're really lucky, someone is selling J3 fuel cells on market, on Pulse Market. If not, they don't exist. You can't get them anymore. You can buy dark for the next journey, but that's it. Or you can go buy a million Pink Mist Well and send them to the Pink Mist Well and see if you get lucky that way too. So I think this is going to be a very, very interesting chart. And I think that this is going to be a very interesting chart. And then here's dark and wrapped pulse. This is the longest one. This is where we started at $1 when we launched on 11/22 at 11/22. That was a lot of fun. Had our launch. We had our claim phase, which nobody really sold during the claim phase.
Yeah.
And then we had the airdrop phase, and you can see people taking stacks of money out at $18.
Oh, yeah.
It's just funny. We're right back around the part where people were taking out stacks. And then if we saw this on Gecko, let me change it to this one right here. Pays. If we go to this one, speaking of Casey, in the audience, it's not going to show it. It used to show the whole history, but Casey's candle went up and wicked $135.
Yeah.
On this one right here. It went up to 135 actually. This is on log, so it kind of gives you an idea of what's going on. Yeah. And it looks like it's grinding down, which it's definitely grinding down against the dollar right now. But if you look at it in Pulse, doesn't look like it's grinding down anymore, does it?
No, definitely not.
And every single time that we had one of these dips and crashes lined up perfectly with our lottery. It was like lottery, like punishment. It lined up perfectly with the Black Swan events that we've gone through.
Yeah, which is unbelievable. Like, I mean, again, like, you know, we expected the chart to do what it's done, but now it would be fascinating to see what it would have done without those events, because it since it's performed so well against the underlying assets, it tells us it would have done phenomenally even better if there weren't Black Swan events at each one of the lottery payouts, basically, which had nothing to do with our project. That just had to do with the overall crypto sentiment or chain specific events. Yeah, and it looks like we've been going for 103 days, and after 103 days, we're up 16x. I'd say that's pretty good. We were high. We were 135x, and that was just fun as hell. Like that was so fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I miss those days. Yeah. But 16x at 100 days in the worst market that I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I'm talking about going back to when I used to do Forex and options trading in the aughts. Like way back in the day, I've never seen a market get just abused and body bagged like ours. Get a body bag. We are still up considering that, and we're higher than everyone's SAC price. Yep. We're above SAC, which is I'm very, very proud of my community for that right there. Let me give you guys all the credit for that. And, Pink Mist Well, Randy Hilarski, and the whole community has just been amazing. Like they really have held. This is the strongest, like you say, diamond hands.
I've never seen people hold on to stuff like this.
I agree.
Now, if we get back up to
People get it.
$100, people might be taking a little profit. I totally get it. Like, I believe that every time you have a token, I mean, Dark's a little bit different because you're minting it and you're playing a game. But if you're thinking about your bags, you know, your dry powder, whether it's in stable coins or in Dark or even in Hex, right?
Right.
The thumb has always been every time the price doubles, sell 10%.
Right.
You don't have to you just do the math. What's 10% of my bag? I'm going to sell it. It's doubled. I'm going to sell it again. You'll never run out of your bag.
Right. Yeah. Still
Even
going.
if it's with Bitcoin, you would have made a ton of money.
Oh yeah.
So like I said, every time it goes up, doubles, I sell 10%. And then when it crashes down to 50%, I buy back 10% of my dry powder. I take my dry powder and I take 10% and I buy it back. And that 10% is more than it was when I sold. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So 10%, every time it doubles, sell 10%. Every time it falls in half, buy 10%. That's just a really, really easy way to take profits and DCA in and DCA out of projects. So good for you. Like I said, you guys are awesome. So yeah, we're up 16x in dollars, and we're up. Let's see how we are doing against Pulse. In Pulse, we are up 28x against Pulse. So you're making 28x against Pulse, which is not bad if you want more Pulse. There's also, you know, of course, a Hex version of this as well. I know we come from the land of hexagons. So here's Dark against Hex. We'll put it on log and auto. Oh, I can't do it as much here because I don't know what it was in Hex because we don't have that history.
Yeah, we don't have the whole history. So
I think we're actually up even more in Hex.
Yeah,
like even since, you know, the 10th of February, that's when this pair was created.
Yeah.
So if you go from the 10th of February, you're up 50% in Hex.
It's not bad at all.
And the highest that we went was a 1x in Hex. So you would have doubled your Hex if you'd bought there. Been one of these few to sell up there, although the bot game is real, folks. Bot game is real. Hey, check this out. I don't know where I missed Coin Market League.
Oh yeah, get in your daily votes.
Coin Market League. No, League. Okay, Coin Market League. Go here every single day. And these guys gave us a shout out on Twitter. Did you see that?
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, they said, hey, we like competing with your community every day. We were up here in the top 10 not that long ago, but we're down. Carpe Diem is down at 13. Shout out to Carpe Diem. We're going to vote for those guys. Those guys are our homies. We're going to post that on Twitter. Boom. Yeah, I'll let people know that we're voting for Carpe Diem. And then we'll go down here. 16 is Dark. So, of course, we got to vote for that and throw that one up in Twitter as well. Boom. And they always repost these too.
Yep.
So they really help with the algorithm as well. They're not just a cool way to get your name out here and here. It's a good way to get the algorithms in on X, sharing your stuff and get more engagement. Post. Yeah. And like I said, it was like $50 to get listed here and give them all your information.
Right.
People can come here and look, here's our Telegram, here's our Twitter, here's our website, here's a very complicated explanation of what we do. This is the script from Shill Gates. Yeah. Right here. That's a 5-minute video right there. And then here's a chart of it right here.
Yeah.
Look at that. So yeah, cool site. I would like to see people like No Permissions and SolidX, Gelato, and those guys get in here so we can give them a vote as well and get them pumped up. But you can just go to like Pulse Chain. There's only 6 projects listed from Pulse Chain on here. So Hex Orange Address, Hocus Pocus. Oh, I like those guys. Those guys have just released the DAT token.
Yep.
And the DAT token is an incentive token for liquidity providers. So, yeah, I love these pictures of Richard Hart Pepe.
Yeah, dude, it's so classic.
It's so killing me. Hey, Kraken, let's get Hex listed out. We got to give that some love. Anyways, back to Coin Market League. Get your stuff listed here. Reach out to your community members, see if they want to chip in $50 and give this information, and we'll go on here and we will vote for our homies and bump you guys up in these votes. So this is very, very cool. But this is what I want to show you guys, the Beehive. So these guys are on Twitter. Follow them at the Beehive, the Block Hive. So if you go here and you search the Block Hive, I give these guys a follow and they follow me back. The Block Hive right here, they're just starting out. Give them a follow. And I don't know if they have this thing listed or if I just got it. Yep, here. So liquiditypools.vercel.app. This is a website that they're working on that will show you the most amazing liquidity information I've ever seen in one place. So if we go here to this one right here, we'll paste. There's our DARK token address. You click scan, and it fetches all the pools that are on Pulse Chain.
Yeah, it's incredible, dude.
Fetching them, it doesn't take long now. Boom, watch this. Right now, all dexes combined have $121,000 of liquidity. That includes V2 and V3. V3's only got 1,000, so I wouldn't worry too much about the V3. But then again, there's six on V3, 4 on 9-inch V2, and 21 on Pulse X V2. And then you scroll down here, and it'll tell you what they're paired with. It'll tell you the quote price. It'll tell you the liquidity in this one, and it'll give you the pool address. So you can actually copy and paste the pool address into stuff like 2Fux and other charts when you're looking for these pairs. Pretty amazing, huh?
Dude, it's
Look
so
at
awesome.
all this.
I'm
If
trying
you're
to add
looking
them
for a
on
pair,
X right now. What was their X? You said Block Hive, but it's not pulling up any.
the Block Hive.
Okay, I tried that
The
too.
Block Hive. Yeah, go to
Nothing
the
special,
Block Hive.
Just TheBlockHive.
Yeah, it looks just like this. It's got the a golden like orange.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Cool.
Yeah, follow these guys. I've reached out to them on Telegram saying, hey, I would love to have you on our show.
Yeah.
What's more about this? Because it's not just this. There's like all sorts of other stuff you can do, other tables, custom tables. This could become a hell of a resource for Hexicans and the collective.
Oh, absolutely.
But the fact that like there's a lot of times where like here's Inky, right? So PulseX V2 Inky, Gugod and I created this pair and burnt the liquidity, but because it hasn't had much action, it doesn't show up on your searches. So here you can actually see that burnt liquidity is worth $681 at today's prices. But basically, look, there it is. You can look at the chart. You can look at the Explorer. Let's see what happens when we click chart. Let's see, that takes us to Gecko Terminal. And this was not showing up when I put our token address into Gecko Terminal.
Right.
Did you notice that?
I did.
So this is the price in Inky, which is kind of weird.
That's just Inky USD, right? That's just the Inky USD chart.
Yeah. So this is how much Inky is, and then this is how much Inky you need for a dark. Or
yeah,
one Inky is worth point lot of zeros 3009.
Yep.
Right here, and it's got $669 of liquidity. It has no transactions lately. Actually, $26 in volume in the last 24 hours. So stuff like this isn't going to show up. You've actually got to look for it. And like I said, there's so many. There's pairs that I didn't even know existed, like Dark X. So you guys got Dark X back in the day. Someone put $1.25 of this. It's a truly valueless token.
Yeah.
Like it is truly valueless. Do not buy or trade or provide liquidity with Dark X. You will lose. I'm surprised he hasn't lost $1.25.
Well, you don't even need to buy it because the thing is it can be taken from anyone's wallet. It was designed to be that way for the heist.
Yeah. And here's one for Ash. I've never heard of Ash. There's $17 there. $21 for Rise. CCT's got $42. Pulse Fire, Reflux, Yup. Oh, I know Yup. There's our buddy Bright Light.
Yep.
Put together that one. Fire from our buddy Crispy Man. And Inky Coast. Someone's got stable coins on there with Coast. The Pony meme put up is up to, this was only $200 when the Pony meme started. And now it's up to $8. And then Lazy, LZY, which is Sloth. Shout out to Crypto Sloth. I want to be hanging out with him in Vegas. I cannot wait. I'm going to have him look at my teeth for me. Just kidding. He will do dentistry for crypto, just so you guys know. And he's got $1,000 in there. Gelato's got
just
$1,000
not at the conference.
Here. What's that?
He won't be bringing his tools to the conference though.
I don't know. Maybe he will. Maybe that's his booth.
Maybe that's there you go.
Or maybe he'll just point to his token and say, "I'm lazy. I'm not fixing teeth right now." So yeah, two different gelatos here. Nuts from our buddy Red Squirrel sitting at 2,600 right here. I think there's another pair.
Yep,
down here in V3. Because we got in V3. Look, someone put DAT, the DAT token. Yep. Someone put $4 of that together with us. PulseX, nope. Pink Miss Well. So there's a dark Pink Miss Well pool. Wrap pulse pool, a little wrap pulse pull on. This is all V3, so some of this could be single sided. And then DAI. This is weird. There's $900 of DAI.
Yeah, interesting.
So people are starting to sneak stable coins in to these pairs. But yeah, Ink, Nope, Nuts, Hex, Pulse, Queen 2 has almost $8,000 of liquidity. Most has $15,000. Solid X has $35,000. Actually, it has $77,000. It's got $35,000 here, and then it's got some more somewhere else. I saw it because when we pulled it up on this one right here, it was showing $77,000 with the dark and the Solid X. So maybe it's just showing one of the people putting it up there, but very, very cool stuff. Go here, give the blockchain, the Block Hive a follow. And I don't think they have a Telegram yet. I reached out to the guy in Telegram. I saw him in that Chef, 0x Chef.
Yeah.
What's his name? Web Chef. Web Chef's group. I've seen him in there, and people were talking about this in there. So very, very cool. Shout out to the people that reached out to me in our community that are giving me sneak peeks of stuff every day. Right there. And then let's look at the contract. So no, that's the wrong contract. Let's look at dark. Let's look at the supply of dark for just a second. 1679 holders. Most of the 1,500 of those are airdroppers, so we'll call it 180. 180 of people with skin in the game. And top 4 addresses right here are sitting on they're sitting on most of the supply. Actually, this isn't a smart contract, but this is the mystery box. So you got evil address, treasury, mystery box, and lottery. 3 smart contracts and a pretty nice fella, I would say. Yeah, sitting up there. And then you come down here. This is a mystery box sitting on 3%. And then you got Pink Miss Well sitting at 1.5%. If you add all these up, you're very close to high 90s, 94, 95% in just these wallets right here until you get down to the Firewell. I don't add the Firewell. The Firewell is still a wild card. We don't know if he's going to mint, when he's going to mint. My guess is if he does mint, it'll be at the last second, like the buzzer clock, like I would think him jumping in there, and so people can't match him or compete with him.
I think people are crazy to not mint this journey. I mean, honestly, dude, it's crazy not to.
Yeah, especially with the rolling of the jackpot.
That's what I'm saying, dude. The numbers get ridiculous. Like it gets stupid.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, look at it. You're competing with only 96,000 right now. I mean, granted, there's still 2 more days to mint, so this could easily get up above 100. Right. But the other ones were 116 and 121.
Yeah.
So this one, you're actually competing with less people for more money, which is kind of cool. kind of cool, almost like someone, designed that.
Right.
But yeah, you look at this first page, there's a liquidity provider, there's a liquidity. First page, most of this stuff is wrapped up in liquidity for you guys to trade. I mean, I'm just saying that you don't have enough dark. People look at this price chart all day long and they say, $17 dark, right? $17.50, $18 dark. That's cheap. Like, they've seen it go to 100. So $17 looks cheap compared to all-time high.
10, yeah.
And it is cheap compared to the all-time high. Like, don't get me wrong. That is a great, it seems very affordable. Let me put it that way. It seems very affordable.
Right.
But how many of these people do you think are dumping? Smart contracts can't dump.
Yeah, they can't. I don't think many on the first page are.
We haven't seen we have not seen the mystery box sell one token.
Correct.
Well, maybe we've seen him sell one token to get his liquidity pairs going, but
oh yeah,
we haven't seen it actually take profit. We've not seen this take profit. The evil address, as far as I know, can't take profit.
No, it can't.
Treasury can't take profit. And look, there's 25% in the treasury.
Right.
Locked in fuel cells, almost 26%.
Exactly.
Okay. And then of course, the lottery, this is fun because this 4% can actually show up and hit the market again. This can be dumped. This 4% can be dumped for sure.
Mm-hmm.
This mystery well does not look like he's budging at all. You got Pink Miss Well, who's done nothing but buy dark or mint it by the shitload, like tons of it. And then this guy, these ones right here, we've got minting going on in these wells. We've got minting going on with this well, and then this is the only one right here. The firewall is the only one, and most of these people in the thousands. I would say I probably know most of these people personally. Like I would say there's a good chance that most of these people are personal onboards of mine. So what do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're going to dump?
I don't anticipate it.
They might sell 10% every time the price doubles.
Yeah, and some of their lottery winnings, they'll roll them. But
what do you think that are being told, behind closed doors to do?
Yeah, exactly. Mint those fuel cells.
So when you move, like you want to win the game, you mint the fuel cells.
Exactly.
So yeah, very interesting chart.
The cheat code.
Not as interesting as this chart right here. If we look up fuel cell on here, this is where it gets very, very interesting. Our fuel cell, this is a smart contract that ends in 52E3. And we click on fuel cell and we click on holders. And look at this, folks. 50% of all the fuel cells is held by the evil address. Smart contract.
Yep.
16% is held by a mystery box that's been hooking people up through the Pink Miss Well game and giveaways and lotteries and not lotteries, contests. A lot of money coming out here on contests. D252. This is one of the OGs that was showing up in the Wishwell and the minting phase, and they've got 21,000.
Yeah.
And then Pink Miss Well sitting at 17,000.
Yep.
And then DC41, Randy Hilarski, sitting at 16,000. So he's number 6. Nope, he's number 5. Number 5. Number 6 is one of the top wells. So C A2, C7, top well. E008 is sitting at around 5,000. But look how fast this goes down. What we're working on right now is putting a leagues page together at your guys's request and recommendation so that you guys can see how big of a whale or shark or dolphin you are in fuel cells and how many you need to be a dolphin or a shark or a whale. It's going to surprise the shit out of you how few fuel cells you need to get on the board.
Oh yeah.
Like, look how fast and like I said, we're not going to put the email address in there. We're not going to put the mystery box in there, you know? So these two aren't even in the running.
Yeah. So it starts the leagues. It's almost like grades on a curve.
Yeah. And one of these down here, we found that 200, this one's a smart contract. So that one wouldn't be in the leagues either. Interesting stuff. Again, go to Coin Market League every day and put in your vote every morning, do your duty. Here's a mystery box sitting on about 106,000 dark matter right now. It's got some DAT token as well. So we'll watch and see what this token is used for liquidity providing. Pretty interesting. Oh, and here's a lot of solid X right now that it's providing.
Oh yeah.
Very, very interesting. All right. And then of course, Pink Mist Well, keep an eye on this guy. Send this guy your Pink Mist Well tokens, 1 million at a time, and get hooked up. And that's about it, man. That's
very well too.
You gotta go through.
You're getting J3 fuel cells when you do that. And the thing is, again, those, if one of them hits a lottery, it's ridiculous what happens.
Yep. So there's your last chance to screenshot me and Jamie in gangster mode. All right. So like I said,
turn it back on. I didn't know the
I haven't caught all these. Okay, Running Man, hugs and kisses from Casey. Love you more. He says, how do you know? Pulse Ray Nurse Squirrel. Hex Ray Nurse Squirrel. Now we're talking. That would be great to see, Red Squirrel. You will make her look awesome for Max. You shouldn't have told them not to do it or even encourage them in one way or another. He goes, I get it. The one journey fuel cell gets the percentage every journey. That makes sense. I understand now. See, there's so many little things that we don't understand, people aren't clicking on. And every time they get one more piece of the puzzle, they're like, they never hear something and go, oh crap. They always hear something and go, holy shit, I need more fuel cells.
Right.
I need more dark. You fall down the rabbit hole. It's a network of rabbit holes. There's so much cool stuff for you to learn and hang out with us. We're so happy to have you guys. Tin Top, what's up, Hexicans? I'm broken dark. They're all in fuel cells. Wish me luck, LOL.
Hey, very good luck, man. I think if you got some J3s, things are gonna look good.
Crypto Cat says bye.
This is true.
I'm just saying, like $17 is, I think. Now, don't get me wrong. The whole market is just trash. I was looking at Hex. I was looking at Pulse. I was looking at Maximus DAO. Even Maximus DAO is just blood.
Yeah.
Just blood. We get it. Huge whales are dumping Hex right now and Pulse. Just completely exiting the ecosystem, which, it's painful. We're feeling it. Heart's Law is pulling everything down. However, one day, someday soon, I think, we're going to see Ethereum quit sucking. And that is going to start a race of altcoin season, I think, that we've never seen before.
Yes.
You'll never have enough dark. Mint, buy. Oh, that's, yeah, someone's picking up what we're putting down here.
Thinking.
Good thinking. I will be down hanging out with some of you guys in Las Vegas. I will be probably just streaming from my laptop. So it could be at 2 a.m. It could be 2 p.m. I don't know. Like whenever I like to take naps. So I'll probably take a nap.
They're necessary, very necessary.
See what I'm saying? I just say the word nap and my body's like, are we taking
I know mine's ready for one.
Are my charts not showing up?
Chats? Yeah, no, they're showing up.
Check out the Block Hive.
Last one was the Running Man with Axe Tattoo. Was the last one you sent?
What's that?
No, I was telling Patrick the last one. He said, "Are they not showing up?" And I said, "The last one that showed up was the Running Man with Axe Tattoo at 122 about an hour ago."
Oh, yeah. Are my chats not showing up? I thought I read, are my charts not showing up? Because
Yeah.
I got charts on the brain.
I don't blame you.
I will bring you guys I brought you guys a lot of alpha back from Panama. And I told you as much as I could without getting in trouble. And I continue to tell you as much as I can without getting in trouble. And in Vegas, it's no different. I'm going to be hanging out with the legends like Triplet Dad, like Randy Hilarski, like Sloth, like just the big brain thinkers, and the super community builders like Whitney Magic.
Yes.
So Whitney Magic, she got her group in on that airdrop, and she's like trying to just get them like dark matter's too much for them right now, kind of like milk before meat kind of things. But I'm like, hey, you still should be minting the shit out of the stuff, even if you don't understand it. Like just take your hex and thank me later. Mint your dark and thank me later, because if we're going sideways in a down market, what do we do when the market just goes flat? And then what do we do when the market goes up? I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Only imagine.
I've been wrong about every prediction I've made about the market the last 4 years, every single one. Dead wrong on when we were going to pump, what was the bottom. We can't go any lower. Man, I've been wrong. I've been wrong more times than a broken clock. It's been
a wild market, man.
It's been a crazy market, but you guys are here, which means you guys see enough value in the community of Pulse and Hex and Dark and No Permissions and even Rags to Riches, even his stuff out on Ethereum. He's still just building communities. Yep. I think it's just a matter of time before those guys make their way back to Pulse.
Yep.
Even the people that ran to Solana did some pumps and some memes. Where are they now? Back on Pulse.
Right.
On Pulse. The community is not following many of these people very far. I got a lot of faith and trust in people like Brandon Davis. But at the same time, I don't want to go to ETH.
Yeah, exactly. I'm on the chain I want to be on.
Every time I go to ETH, I feel like I'm a abused spouse.
Mm-hmm.
Like girlfriend is getting slapped around by fees and the foundation. Telling you to vaporize aren't showing up.
People are probably wrenching the shit out of your comments.
Oh my gosh. I'll be there in spirit, have fun. So minting 100 would be a good idea, not financial advice.
I think it sounds fun to me. I think you'd have a lot of fun if you had 100 fuel cells. I think there'd be a lot of fun.
100 fuel cells. Here's the deal. I try to hook people up. People have been gifted from me, from the mystery box, from friends and relatives. I mean, Randy Hilarski gave a ton of dark to Firewell. He gave a ton of dark to his friends and family because he wanted to see them hooked up, and when I've seen the mystery box send 22 dark to a lot of people. And I think that the logic is that if you have a 1 in 21 chance of winning, 22 is just like that push over the edge, just that bump of luck, kind of like blowing on the dice before you roll them, right?
Sure.
So if you almost 5 times that at 100, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think I could do this on stream. It doesn't, it's very confusing and stuff, but basically, I think last time I split what I think the jackpot is going to be on the first drawing by the amount of winners for drawing 1. I think it was close to 8 or 9 dark is where I was getting.
It was close to 9. It was like 8.9.
Yeah. I'm being censored by YouTube. That's it. I'm calling the Juggalos. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. Good times. Well, like I said, Ping Miss Well is sitting around 23, 24, maybe $25 to get a J1 and a J3. And Dark is sitting around 1650. 1650. And really, there's enough liquidity right now. Not, I mean, the pink Mistwell hasn't even come back in to soak up all the liquidity fees.
Right.
He's like laid low with just a couple of pairs to keep things running.
Yeah, watching the market and yeah.
But even with the stuff that's in right now that's being farmed on DAT, which, oh shoot, I was going to show you guys that as well. If you guys go to Hocus Pocus, let's see if I can pull this up here. Nope, that's the Disney movie. Hocus Pocus Crypto. If you guys go to Hocus Pocus Finance, that's it. Hocus Pocus Finance, which is part of the whole ecosystem of Magic Carpet Ride, Bistro, Barista, all those guys. Let's see here. We'll go to the farms. Let me share my screen, and we'll go to the farms real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so check this out. Hocus Pocus. We're going to go to the farms. So this is where DAT is shining. DAT just dropped last night from Randy Hilarski and that group with Firewells. And basically, you can take... excuse me. Well, you'll have to connect your wallet. We'll connect our wallet. We don't have much in this wallet to worry about. But we connect our wallet right here. And if I just search dark... there's a pair of no permissions in dark right now that's paying 1,128% in APR in the DAT token. There's also the tokens that don't suck. So if you have your tokens that don't suck, you can get an additional 18-19% paid out over here in Fucks and 2 Fucks. And then there's this one right here, which is Ink, TSFI, DAI, Rat Pulse. Excuse me, a Tropa Teddy Bear. That one's paying you 4% extra in Fucks and 2 Fucks. But either way, what I'm saying is if you're sitting in dark and nope, like some of you guys are, you might want to pair them over on like 9-inch and then connect your wallet over here. And then you click invest and 1,123% APR is not. I mean, granted, I don't think it's going to stay that way.
Sure, but that's crazy.
But that's a lot of money. That's a
lot of money.
It's a pretty good payout, is all I'm saying.
I'd say.
So check this out. I know they're going to be adding more to these farms. But yeah, check out the farms over here on Hocus Pocus. They're really tying a lot of things together. They're tying a lot of ecosystems together and making this liquidity web and farming thing easier and easier to do, and with a good front end, that's you can actually, check out. So let's see my dashboard. So here's a dashboard right here. This is about Hocus Pocus right here. You got boosters, you got cauldrons. I don't even know what the hell those are. I haven't dropped down that rabbit hole. But you got the farming wizard. You can buy.
I'm with you on those yawns. That's why I keep hitting the mute and the camera button.
Yeah, you can buy HOC on PulseX, Fox.io, wherever you want to, right there. Yeah, and I said I don't know what boosters are and what cauldrons are.
I'm excited to learn, though. I mean, there's got to be something cool.
Yeah, we're gonna have
staking liquidity tokens, maybe.
Yeah, that's what the farm is. So like I said,
yeah.
I looked up dark because I believe we're going to see more dark pairs added because these guys are fans of dark.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I think you're going to see, like I said, this pays 19%. Tokens that don't suck pays 19% in Fucks and 2 Fucks. And I've earned a little bit of that. And then this no permissions and dark pair right here is paying over 1,000.
Yeah, that's, man.
So like 3% a day in DAT token.
Yeah, that's unreal.
Which is absolutely bananas. So check those out. Check out the Block Hive and check out Coin Market League, because when people start flocking to all these websites to figure out what's hot, what's new, what people are into, man, that's going to be a lot of fun.
Amen. Damn straight it will be.
All right.
So cool to see all the projects on the chain.
Yeah. That's cool. That's what I'm calling the Juggalos. Decisions. $369. Go to Vegas or buy dark.
Oof.
I know what my answer would be between those two.
Yeah, me too.
I made my money back buying the top of DAT. These farms are paying big. DAT is the place to be for APR. So these guys are, in fact, they have the Telegram, which I don't think you have to be in Randy's Patreon to see the Telegram, but there's a no permissions Telegram and a whole bunch of subtopics. Right. And one of those is the DAT. Homie, don't play that. Homie, don't play that. That's so you can go there and ask questions. That's what I've been doing to figure out what's going on with my pairs and where to find them. And just so you know, when you go to 2Fucks, 9inch, a lot of these places, and you create a pair, it sometimes takes like a half an hour to an hour for your pair to show up, like for it to find it. So there's a lot of updating in the background, and there has to be so many transactions. Yeah, Don. We've been working hard today. Believe it or not, we have been putting our shoulder to the wheel and pushing along. Patreon only for the Telegram. If it's for the Telegram, and my Telegram is coming due this month. So last year I paid, I want to say about $1,000 because I just paid the whole year up front.
I think it was $800. If you paid the whole year,
it was like $800 or $900. This year, my renewal is going to be, I wrote it down so I'd be ready for it. Where the hell is it? I don't know. Somewhere here. It's like, it might be like $800, $900. I know you get a deal if you pay the whole year up front. Oh,
yeah.
No, it's going to be $921 bucks. 868 is what CryptoCat's getting. So I'm getting a worse deal than CryptoCat. Maybe that's tax. I don't know. Either way, like you can pay. Oh no, that was an APR. Sorry, 886 APR or 8,959 APR. Wait, is that on the DAT token that you're getting that? Let me see. Let me search DAT in here and see if there's a DAT pair. Because I got some DAT and I just need a pair. I will be pairing DAT. Let's see there. Okay, so there's a DAT and Pulse. DAT and Wrapped Pulse pair that's paying 8,000%.
Wow.
Holy jeez. And then there's an SRF and Wrapped Pulse. Sends Research Foundation and Pulse One, which is paying 59% in a Trofa. I don't know what that is, but that, whoa, I gotta get me some Pulse, and I gotta get that farm going right there. But the point I was making about paying for Randy's group is that I literally turned around and made the money back in airdrops, like within a month.
Yep.
And
Instantly.
The community, the support, and all of the
alpha,
all the alpha, and just all the motivation and all the momentum. Yep. The momentum that we've received from there is insane. The momentum that we have received from No Permissions and Randy and that group has been awesome, completely awesome. And that's why they got so many of the airdrops, man. Like a bunch of those people are still sitting on their airdrops. They don't even know they got them from the No Permissions group. Yep. So I highly recommend looking into that. Even if you try like a month or so, I think the Zoom calls and stuff are just, it's insane. Like you'll see people like me in those Zoom calls explaining, the winning moves in different projects. So you get some really good alpha. Payout looks good, but is there enough liquidity in the reward token? I think there is. Let's actually Well, we can use this pulsing.
Well, I mean, it's paying. I mean, if it's paying 800% APR, I would imagine that liquidity is just going to continue to grow.
Mm-hmm. Let me look at this right here, and let's take the DAT token, which we go over here. And we're going to go to our no permissions group. Right, where is it? Right here, go into no permissions, then go into homie don't play that. Where's homie don't play that? Not seeing it here. It was here a second ago. Dex screener, Dex swap, 9-inch anti-gravity. Yeah, we have our own group in here as well. SolidX Health and Wellness. Maybe it created its own group. Oh no, here's homie and DAT Farms right there. So here's homie don't play that. This is the address, contract address. We're going to go back over to this cool site, the Block Hive. And we'll scan this one and see where the liquidity is for DAT. Okay, so DAT is sitting on $20,000 of liquidity, and most of it is paired with Pulse. So yeah, Pulse is basically the main liquidity, and that's where you're getting paid the crazy APR right there. And then the 9.3 pulls, this may or may not be single-sided, but this has Pulse and Pulse X in it, but not a significant amount at all. So the biggest amount of liquidity is right here, just the 9-inch V2, Wrap Pulse, and DAT liquidity. That's where it is. So yeah, check that out. I'm gonna get my pair ready and go over there and drop it in there, and
yeah,
see how many DAT tokens I can get rewarded. Squirrel, there's enough, but there is slippage. What up, Max and Don? Tapping in from the
my man.
I was just listening to your song that you're gonna drop at midnight. You guys don't know how cool Corey, like I said, he keeps a conversational tone, but he rides the beat. Like he sticks with the beat. He doesn't like go in front of it. He doesn't go behind it.
He flows. He knows how to flow. Dude.
He flows, and some of the stuff he explains. He explains tokenomics in dark matter. He explains tokenomics in hex so well. 20K is too low.
Man, you are the man, Corey.
Yeah, that is cool. And I'll be playing that if I can get a link to that one, or if I can download it on my laptop. I'll add that to my stream tomorrow. Max is gonna drop the APR 50%.
Yeah, watch.
No, I'm not. I haven't dropped the dark. There's a dark and nope that's paying that.
Yeah.
And
true.
That's some juicy stuff, kids. That's been paying pretty damn good. I don't care if there's low liquidity or not. I mean, if you take bites of $100 out of most of this stuff, you're a 1 or 2% slippage. Yeah. Careful, it will disappear fast, and you will get trapped in the farm from holding a worthless reward token. Possible. That's possible.
All good things to consider, you know?
Yeah. There's if it sounds too good to be true, sometimes it is. But then again, fuel cell NFTs sound too good to be true to me, and I've seen them doing what they're built to do.
Yeah,
and I love going on this journey with you guys. And I'm going to really enjoy our time with the Hexkins and seeing Don out. Don, I got your poster. I got your hoodie.
Hell yeah, man!
If you don't show up to Vegas, I'm gonna give them away.
Oh, dude, I'll be there.
Okay. And I got your silver coin too, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be loading up.
All right. It's a dump only token so far. That's true. It is a dump only token so far.
Yeah. Problem with reward tokens sometimes when they don't. Yeah. When the utility is. Are they adding utility to it? Do you know? Or is the utility basically just rewarding the liquidity pool?
That's something that I'm gonna ask Randy when I see him in Vegas. I want to see once there's a bunch of these tokens out on the market.
Yeah.
What's going on? Because we know that Ink Printer is going live after Vegas.
Right.
So I don't know if that is going to be rolled into Ink Printer or Solid X Game, the casino games.
Right.
I don't know, but my guess is that this group is so talented and creative, they probably already got something planned on that. I have no information at all about that at all, other than some showed up and I've been getting paid DAT token for rewards for my dark and note pair that I put in there. That's all I know so far. Yeah, not yet. So we'll see. I'm going to see if I can get as much alpha about that and as much alpha as I can about Ink Printer, because I have a lot of Solid X, but I don't have a lot of ink.
Right.
And so some people have been, if they have, well, the price of everything's still down. It's still crashing. Everything's on sale, and tomorrow it's probably going to be on bigger sale, and then tomorrow it's probably going to be on the bigger sale. So some of my guys that I listened to said, if you got some stable coins just sitting there as dry powder, you might want to move them over to ink and ride this ink wave up if ink gets sucked off the market.
Yep. Yeah, I like that play too.
But they said if your tokens are in anything else, Pulse, PulseX, Hex, any of these other ones, PTGC, Dark, those, if your money's in those, I would leave it. Those ones will pump harder than
definitely
ink, not X, ink. So, like I said, I got to pack. I haven't even packed for Vegas. I got to go put my vitamins in the little vitamin thing for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm not kidding. I have to do that for my morning vitamins and my night vitamins. I'm an old man. I get the senior discount at the Denny's when I go there. So I got to pack. I got to pack a nice suit so I don't look homeless when I'm up there on the panel on Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Catch me on the NFT panel Friday afternoon.
Yes. Catch me.
There's really good questions geared to like just custom made for what we do. And then there's some other questions which I might have some interesting answers for. So that's a good, and I'm on there with, I forget who I'm on there with, but I know it's all the panels are killer. All the speakers are killer. Fast Abdul, Crypto Thad, Sloth, Axis Alive, Did I say Fast Abdul already?
Yeah.
Fast Abdul again, because he's awesome. A lot of cool people speaking, and some people from outside the industry. Dollar Cost Crypto.
Yo, that's
and his partner. I always forget his partner's name because he had a weird name back in the day and he changed it.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
But you know what I'm talking about. Both Brainiacs, they're the ones that walk around talking to hedge fund managers.
Exactly.
And VC capital guys, like they go talk to millionaires and billionaires every day, and they look and they have a really amazing view of the macro economy. They'll talk about T shares and bonds and stocks and everything and real estate. Just kind of look at the whole world, and then because we're still a microcosm. Charlie, that's his name. Charlie. See, Corey's on the ball.
Corey's he's doing those butterflies and he's answering some questions.
Yeah. Crypto Cat, will you stream again before minting is over? I definitely should.
Definitely.
We got 2.5 days, and I'll probably stream tonight after I hang out with people. Like I'll go down to Vegas, hang out with people there, shake hands, give hugs. And then, when I go back to my room and I take my vitamins out of my vitamin holder, then maybe I'll do a little sleepy tea roulette or, sleepy pill roulette with you guys and just ramble off what's going on and touch base and check on the lottery, check on Pink Miss Well, check on a bunch of stuff, check on price. And also I'll probably give you an update by then with my Nope and Wrapped Pulse token. Because up to this point, Wrapped Pulse has been a dump token.
Right.
Like Wrapped Pulse has not been an investing token.
Right.
It's minted into oblivion, and all of the validators are dumping it every month.
Correct.
So Wrapped Pulse is a dump token. So if you wrap that with another dump token, I don't know if you get dump squared or if they cancel each other out and make something valuable, man. I don't know. So, yep. Sounds good. Thank you very much. Let's go out. First of all, we're going to play Corey and Investors dope track right now just to get the vibe on, and I'll be throwing your comments on stream.
Yes. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this is the start of something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and on the Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we one up. So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame, or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you, we the new financial gain. AGProject.io was the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's just how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement, t.me/anti-gravity saga is the telegram. Tap in. It's for y'all. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
Yeah, dude. I can't get enough of that, dude.
Yeah, Corey's liking
So
that.
fire.
Great job, Corey. Like
So fire.
I just love the lyrics and the groove. Like I like the hook.
Dude, everything
Beautiful.
about it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's throw up a couple more media assets here. Yeah, we didn't play Rip City Hex yet. I was gonna do an intro and then jump into Kate Figor's the space rap that we played at the conference, but this one right here is really cool too. This is SORT logo. I was sitting on like 4 or 5 of those that I haven't even brought out.
Yeah.
Shared. Let's do the Rip City Hex rap real quick with the anthem. It's like pounding with the video made by Rip City Hex. A lot of the art from Grid Squirrel, Aaron Spencer, Smo Spiders, Zephyr Trips, Kate Figor, a whole bunch of stuff being mixed in here. Like there's got to be 8 different collabs in here. So let's check that out.
Cole Nova is here. He's the leader of Alpha, leading the charge. Yeah. With main man Heavy, hit up right by, hit his side at the raid. Together they fight, guard the corner, Rich and Valor, fighting for good. They refuse to back down in this war for justice. They wear the crown. Cole Nova and Heavy Hitter, they rise from the dust. Fighting for their cause, they never back down. With Big Boy Leroy, his feet firmly underground. In the face of danger, they fight through it all. Champions of hope, they rise to the top. Through shadows of doubt, they light up the way. With power and purpose, they seize every day. Their enemy tremble in the dark. Cole Nova and Heavy Hitter, our heroes embark in the big Gatsby that's covered by night. They bring the fire and ammunition to ignite. For it's Alpha they serve, their honor was true. Cole Nova and Heavy Hitter, they rise from the dust. Fighting for the cause, they never back down. With Big Boy Leroy, his feet firmly on the ground. In the face of danger, they fight through it all. Champions of hope, they rise to the top. For every shadow, they bring the light. Cole Nova and Alpha, defenders of the right.
I know what you're going to say, Red Squirrel. They did not say defenders of the Reich. They said defenders of the right.
And it did say scrape your treasure yield, and we gotta clarify. No,
we got
vaporizing. You gotta scrape your lottery winnings. Treasure yield, you gotta break the piggy bank open for.
We got Triple Alliance in the green room. Not sure if he wants to jump on stream or if he's just chilling out watching the fireworks from backstage. Let us know if you want to jump on Triple Alliance. Good to see you. Triple Alliance is making some of the coolest posts in our Telegram that we got right now.
Yo, you still streaming?
A little bit, yeah.
I thought you'd be done.
I
Give me that hat.
This one?
No, that one.
Okay, here you go.
Are you still undercover?
All right, no, it's not the Reich. It's
Are you still
the Reich.
undercover?
Yeah, I'm still undercover.
Are you wrapping things up?
Yeah, I was just playing some music and wrap stuff up, and we got Triple Alliance he's hanging out in the green room. I don't know if he's here to show up or just to hang out. Let us know. But yeah, that's what I'm all looking for. I'm gonna
Wrap things up.
I've got about $1,700 worth of DAT in my wallet. So that means I would need about $1,700 worth of Pulse to do.
What the heck, Don? You still look like a freaking ghost. I thought you would have changed it by now. Now you're all.
I can't change it. Tried all the different lighting options. If I raise the screen too bright, it starts hurting my eyes.
I was just coming in for the exit of the stream because I thought I was be at the beginning and this would be the close.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, hint, hint.
Oh my.
Yeah.
All right, Triple Alliance. He's backstage. He says hi, but I don't think he meant to like actually get on stream.
Triple Alliance, good to see you, brother. Yeah, he probably just clicked it and watched it from there.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go pack and get down to Vegas. I'll see you tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Coming down tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me know which hotel you end up slumming it at.
Okay.
My man.
Probably the one I was saying earlier.
I told him where we were staying, and I think I could feel his like face over the phone.
Yeah. Well, I'm not staying there, so that's why you booked it.
Yeah, it's for me.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm kind of a hotel snob.
Definitely the right. All right, cool. I will also be. I've listened to Corey and Investors. Yeah, hi, Mrs. Vision. He says hi, Mrs. Vision.
Yo, that's how I have to answer now. Yo.
Yeah, so we'll do that, and I've been listening to Corey's new song because he gave me a sneak peek, but we'll be playing that tomorrow on stream too.
Can't wait, dude.
I can rap the anti-gravity song for you. I've heard it.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
No, he has to play it. I can't
This
just
one?
sing it by myself.
Here we go
This
again.
is how we're leaving, right?
All right, we're gonna leave on Corey's song again, and then we'll do the trailer and the Red Squirrels cool video. All right, here we go.
I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this is the start of something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and Donna Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we one up. So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you we the new financial gain. AGProject.io was the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement. T.me/anti-gravity saga is the Telegram. Tap in. It's for y'all. I'm talking AGP, Anti-gravity, project I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
Now he can hear us.
I said, Don's not even dancing.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's
just doing
on his
this.
back.
He's just doing this.
I'm backwards. Dude, I've been jamming this all day.
All right. So Steve Stash says, how do we get in on the ground floor on Ink Printer? I think it's one of Fast Abdul's
It
projects. Yes, I believe it's the same idea. It's very, very similar to Liquid Loans and to Power City and Earn, right? So basically, like I said, you can use ink as collateral to get a stable token, and then you over collateralize that, and if you can get what's it called, redeemed against or margined out. So if you don't have enough collateral and against your loan, then you get kicked out. It pays you out, kicks you out. And then there's no redeeming for the first 45 days, which means basically people that just go into like pay off loans for other people and redeem their tokens. That's not available for the first 45 days.
Right.
Yep.
And a good way to get in early is, in terms of like the staking and stability pools, if they're using the same terms, but that's where you can see some high yield also, in both those pools. So check those out, because not only do you can use it to borrow against, but you can also use it for providing staking and stability. So look at that too.
Yep. All right. We're going to leave on this right here.
I can't even see it.
I'm going to do the dark trailer that won J4 Fuel Cells contest that we screenshotted. And then I'm going to play Gray Squirrel's outro. So there we go. All right, so Jamie says she understood that.
Yeah, I got that
Can you
video.
explain that video to the movie to us?
Guy ends up in his pants playing with a lot of hard rocks. But that makes sense.
I can't take you anywhere.
And then at the end, guy's looking at him weird. He's like, "Not in the universe. I wonder what that's about."
For more in-depth analysis of art, please tune into Hex-Ray Chicks explaining videos.
Great.
Yes.
Soon to come to YouTube.
That would be fast.
That's the first time I've seen that video too, just so you guys all know.
That'd be so fun if she did an art review.
Yep.
Thing on
Tell
Twitter.
me I'm not right, Don. Right?
Well, Max, we know too much about it, so you know what I mean. It's like, it's hard to look at it objectively.
Yeah.
He was
Yep.
pulling down his.
We
He's getting ready to pull down his pants.
astronauts got a pee too.
Yeah, pee.
They do, yeah.
Then he went to the hard rocks and was like rubbing them and playing them.
He was like playing the music. It was like he was
Just
like using
saying.
it like a keyboard.
I'm just saying, if you know, then you know.
If you know, then you
I'll
know.
get that.
I like tying that together. See, Corey?
Thanks. It's creative thinking here at its
Damn
finest.
straight. Damn
I
straight.
want people to know this is what she's like when she's sober. So imagine a couple of glasses of red wine.
I'm fine. I'm
Oh, the
mellow.
king's life of the party.
Yes, life of the party.
On wine, I'm mellow.
Okay, I believe you.
All right. Are you
All
going?
right, we made it to 2 hours. I want to play this last one from Red Squirrel, and then we'll bounce.
Hell yeah.
Boom.
That
There
one's
we go.
sick, dude. That one's sick.
Max, work a deal with Fast. Hook us up. I will talk to Fast for sure in Vegas. So, anyways, yep, 2 hours. You guys are a lovely audience and a wonderful community. We love you guys. We will see you in person if you make it to Vegas. We'll see you on YouTube if you don't, and X if you don't. And it'll be interesting to see how this DAT thing turns out, because, like I said, it is dropping pretty fast, but let us hands, man.
It'll find a floor, and then it'll be interesting to see what it does.
Yeah, be really interesting, and to see if it gets picked up in another protocol when people have given up on it and someone's sitting on a big fat pile of it. It'd be interesting to see if someone puts it to work. But
indeed,
again, this is not a hint. I have no clue what's going on.
Yeah, likewise.
And Randy, like, I've been texting Randy, asking him about it, and he's like, "I'm flying, I'm traveling." He's like, "I'm not." Everything is set and done.
Too.
All right,
Max has got to go.
I gotta go. I love you guys.
Go.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Says I hope so. All right, love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.